Good afternoon and welcome to windy St Sebastians School. Di-Fi Video Productions is proud to present Arrows Soccer. Today, the Arrows host Governor's Academy. I'm John Galvin, along with the voice of the Arrows, Jack Knight. Jack, ISL game, I'm excited.
Yeah, big ISL matchup today. Two great teams, the Arrows and Governors, facing off. Arrows looking for their first ISL win of the season. Governors looking to take a 3-2 ISL record on the year. One thing to watch for Sebs, they just won a game recently on Monday, 2-1, a close win home against St. Paul's. One of the still key things for this team is finishing chances. They're so fast, they're so talented. We want to see more goals converted.
Yeah, they had a ton of opportunities on Monday. And it wasn't like the St. Paul's goalie was out of his mind making saves. We were just missing the cage high, hitting it right at the goalie. I mean, as many opportunities as the Arrows had on Monday. If they can capitalize those, like you said, they're going to do well this year.
The Arrows, they had a lot of corner kicks. They scored twice off of those Monday afternoon. One of the things for Governors to watch, limiting those turnovers, not letting Sebs get so many chances. Starting 11 beginning to take the pitch as time winds down. Definitely a key player to watch in this game is Jacob Pichet, the senior captain center back for St. Sebs. He has 2 goals already in ISL play, 3 goals on the season off of those corners. He's just a menace. He brings it all ends of the pitch.
Yeah, and we apologize for you can hear the wind in our sails here. Not a whole lot we can do about it as we stand on the sideline here at 11:91. But we're excited that we're able to do that and bring this game to you.
One thing to watch with the wind, any far out shots, these defenses, they're going to make it hard on attacking cores. Those far out shots, do they have a little extra curve on them? Does that help it go in? Does that push it away? Will certainly be a storyline to follow.
Yeah, it's kind of a crosswind. It's starting on the right-hand far corner and kind of going into the left-hand short corner. So you're absolutely right. Anything that's with or against the wind is going to change the trajectory some.
Teams discussing final game plan techniques. Such an important game, starting to head into the mid-season. St. Sebastians, they've made the NEPSAC playoffs the last 2 years. They're looking for a 3rd playoff berth.
Yeah, we got a good home stand here too. We got another game on Saturday and then a game on Monday at home. I'm hearing though possibility the game on Monday is going to get moved to Phillips Andover. We'll have to see on that one, but we'll hear more about that later this week.
Arrows looking to bring that pace and energy and just overall pressure from the starting kickoff, and that's where we go to forward and captain Alex Perkin to get things going in this match.
Not quite sure what the weight is here. Looks like, there we go.
And we are underway here at 11:91. The Arrows and Governors face off in an ISL Wednesday afternoon battle. Governors with the throw in. McDonald launches it in. Oh, and a nice fight for it and regained by the Arrows. Martinez begins the rush. Collins with a long ball. Trying for Perkin. Some discrepancy about that. One of the keys for St. Sebs today, we saw in the second half, sometimes Sebs, they go for the long ball too much. They weren't taking what was given to them, and that really allowed St. Paul's to be able to fight back in the last week's match.
Yeah, I mean, we had the Arrows had such a great first half. it didn't have a lot of goals scored, but they played real well against St. Paul's. And in the second half, it seemed like they took their foot off the gas a little bit and allowed St. Paul's back into the match.
One of our star players today, number 7, he's got the ball right now, Isaiah Williams, with a nice chip. Falls into Monroe, but right there you can see it, right, the skill. Controlling it, able to find space on the pitch and try to set his team up with a potential chance. That one just turned away. Finelli trying to work through the midfield. Stolen away by the captain, Roberto. Toss up for it. Still no possession now, finally. Ball sails out, and Matteo Finelli, the sophomore, throws it in. Through ball there for Van Beert, but Bigleas denies it out of bounds. But the Arrows marching forward here as Collins is a throw-in, and he can put it in the box. That's no question about it.
Yeah, we saw that several times last game. Great opportunities off of his throw-ins. He puts it right where he wants it.
Lands in the box, still tied up, but grabbed right up by Sam Niker, the goalkeeper. St. Fard with a run. Pressure by Alexander. And Gov still with it now on the far side. Gow is pushing forward. And Govs retains possession. A nice minute-and-a-half run here, great chances. Moving it forward, they're doing just what they talked about pregame, attacking that midfield. A lot of times we've seen teams when they play the Arrows, they kind of let Sebs become the aggressor, letting them dominate the pace of play. Govs has really countered that well.
Yeah, Govs is doing a nice job matching it, being aggressive on the attack as well as on the defense.
Both teams within seconds of a pass, there's contest.
Nice ball in.
Assad fighting through it, but Hamilton able to swipe that away. As we see an infraction called on Sebs. So a free kick upcoming for Governors.
Yeah, Hamilton did a nice job when the ball got into the box, battling, won the battle, kicked it out. He got pushed a little bit.
We'll see Niker here if he decides to go for the long ball.
And he's got the wind at his back, kind of cross. That's the direction there, kind of right to left as they're going up the field.
Places it beautifully in the midfield, allows Governors to set up for a potential offensive chance. Really nice short passes here from them, everything clean, foot to foot. St. Fard working through the middle, low shot, wide of the net.
Yeah, Monroe slipped a little bit on that, so we're lucky that it went wide, because when he originally started his movement, his feet came out, and he was crawling across the bottom there.
Low ball there from Monroe. Arrows working near the far side. Alexander and Roberto in a toss-up. Alexander able to win it back. Still pushing through, and now it finds itself out of bounds, and as Governor's throwing upcoming. Decides to take the short pass there.
Good steal by the Arrows.
Big steal, and Perkins sprung three, as well as Van Beert. But the Arrows, they decide to retreat. Long ball, trying to find Van Beert.
That'll be a corner, I believe. No, he's saying goal kick.
McDonald boxes out Van Beert successfully, awarding Governors the free kick. We see the long ball there almost worked to perfection, but just a tad long. Another ground pass by both keepers here, I think. Worries about the wind, among others, affecting that decision. Obviously, we know Monroe and Niker both have the leg capable to boot it. Perkin working through three Governors defenders. As St. Fard was fouled. So a free kick upcoming, and Fard is down on the ground, grabbing at his knee area. St. Fard, the junior from Montreal, Canada, already made an impact today. 2 scoring opportunities.
Yeah, he's not a guy that that Governors wants to lose for any time. Looks like he's shaking it off. Hopefully he'll be okay.
A lot of contest here from both teams, as he will have to come out still in some serious bit of pain. We saw him earlier work pretty seamlessly left all the way to the middle to create one scoring chance. So Gabriel Murray will come on in midfield, and a free kick awarded to Governors. Plethora of headers from both squads as we resume to action here. Nelson short outbreaking pass, intercepted by Martinez. He finds the speedy winger, that's Griffin Collins. Collins is through ball to Perkin. Perkin working through defenders, off a man. Controlled by Governors, and the threat avoided.
Yeah, he just couldn't get the ball free of the Governors defenders, who did a nice job staying with him, and he did get one shot off that was blocked right in front there. And
well, Perkin, he had a lane, but a couple of Governors defenders flew to the ball quickly. I want to point out number 2, Miles Hamilton. Number 5, Freddie Niker, brother of goalkeeper Sam Niker. Both flying in to stop Alex Perkin and his powerful, powerful shot, which would have been from a couple yards out. Ball played on the far side by Govs. Gow with a run, but the Arrows defense stands tall and gets it back to Monroe. Martinez playing it in the midfield.
yeah, nice job in the midfield, going, working their way around, getting it off to the side. Good steal by Govs here.
Yeah, sets up Roberto with a chance. One of the things to note just early in this game, both these defenses, you look at number 6, Luc Olivier for St. Seb's out in that left back position. When he's taking the ball, he's getting it right back to Monroe, his keeper. He's not trying to do too much, not trying to make some kind of unrealistic dribble move to beat multiple defenders. Keeping the play moving, keeping everyone in the right position. Goal kick here for Niker. Gow on a run left side, trying to work middle. He does. Got a little bit of green grass. His pass out to the new substitute, Murray. Finelli contests and a long ball flies high of the net. So Monroe's goal kick upcoming. Once again, the speed of those Arrows midfielders and center backs flying in to cause an issue. Almost a third of our first half has eclipsed. No score yet, but nevertheless a great game as both teams equally fighting, some great chances. Noonan's short pass into the midfield. And Noonan, Finelli, and Collins in a passing triangle here. But that ball intercepted midfield. Roberto received short pass from Murray there, but just not on target.
Yeah, the Seb's defense came in hard on him and really crashed down on him, didn't give him much to shoot at.
As we see here, Governor's pressure really paying off as they forced the Arrows into a couple turnovers. Niker opts for the long ball there. And Finelli wisely knocks it off the foot of Rochang Zhao and earns himself and the Arrows a throw-in.
Yeah, that was a nice job, real heads-up play there. Got it out of bounds and kept it from going out of bounds and then knocked it off the Govs player.
Folks, just a heads up, that horn is not related to this game whatsoever. Football practice going alongside a soccer game. As Alexander trying to find Pichet on the doorstep, but the foot of Miles Hamilton rejects that opportunity.
Yeah, you've said Hamilton's name a couple times now. He's doing a great job on defense for Governors.
Well, you really have to. You know, you're playing that outside backer position. You have to not only keep up with the speed of these Arrows wingers, but just the skill. All these guys, they're able to dribble to an elite level. As we see speedster Griffin Collins working the play through. A toss-up for it and booted away by Roberto. Short pass from Martinez, able to evade defenders. And a long ball, Perkin and Niker chasing after it. Niker dives and gets the best of him there.
Yeah, good anticipation there. He saw it coming through, came off his line real quick and went out and scooped it up.
So Martinez once again controls. Roberto wants the foul. He gets it as a free kick coming up for Govs. As him and Martinez were We're fighting for position and fighting for possession. And Roberto falls, and the official grants him his wish. Karen's long shot deflected. And that pass by Karen.
It actually looked like he had him. I think the Govs player just didn't see him coming. It was a nice pass. He had him open down there on the side, and he just didn't see it.
One thing I want to know on his pass is he's in breaking. They were all set to lead a guy. He was looking there for number 10, Walter Nelson, and you know, if he saw him, that could have been a dangerous scoring chance.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, it was an open lane there, and he took it, and Nelson just didn't see it. Offside, I guess. Hard to see that flag, that referee down the side there.
Will be offsides. One of the risks of playing that long ball is you really put yourself in a real chance to turn it over each time with offsides. But the Arrows, they've done a good job this season, especially, you know, yesterday, only one offsides infraction throughout the match. And a great pass by Jacob Pichet, setting up Martinez with some green grass. His pass left side from Collins. Griffin Collins shoots. He scores as the Arrows go tic-tac-toe for the GOAL. And they take a 1-0 lead early in this match.
Yeah, that was great passing right through the midfield. Got it down, and he just finished, really broke through. Took a couple extra steps just to clear his lane and put it in the corner. Great play.
Pichet's great pass to Martinez, who runs it right up the midfield. Once he's pressured, he looks and finds Colin right on the doorstep for an easy tap-in goal. So Arrows take a 1-0 lead. Just about halfway through our first half of action. Assad working now through the midfield. His pass out to Noonan. Martinez again with a great chip. Just want to go back to that last goal because it's one of great importance as Doherty has a chance at the doorstep, but Nike are able to cut him off.
Yeah, I didn't have a great angle there. Really couldn't do much with it. Didn't miss by much, just outside the post.
But a chance is a chance, and the Arrows still able to create, even though there's a lot of pressure being thrown. We see just now Gov substitutions. They're keeping their guys fresh. But Doherty able to get down there and make things hard on Gov's D-line. Martinez sends Niker's long ball right back. Has a chance to keep it in bounce. Collins with the throw-in. His long pass, he's looking for Perkin. Hamilton sends it back, but not long enough as the Arrows midfield keeps the possession going. Alexander's pass middle to Martinez. And a steal here. Zhao pushing, he finds Isaiah Williams. Long chip pass. Out front, now into the corner.
Yeah, good job keeping that from going over the end line. And subsequently would have been a corner. Now it's a throw-in for Govs. really hustled along the line.
Pichet was fighting with St. Fard, who just came into this match for the first time. He went out in the 36th minute with just some knee soreness after a tough challenge. He's back. And Governors is definitely going to need him down the stretch. Finale, short pass to Doherty. Doherty surveying his options, and he gives it to Perkin, who's swarmed. But he finds Alexander with a crossing pass. Collins in the middle of the box, and he buries it. That's his second of the day, and his second in 10 minutes. Griffin Collins with a great double in this first half.
Yeah, good pressure by Seb, stole the ball, sent it through, great through ball there. Shot went off, got the rebound and put it back in.
Just really spectacular passing from St. Seb so far in this match. They're using Gov's pressure against them. They want to make it uncomfortable to pass. No, they're gonna spread it out even more. Neutralize Gov's pressure. So Collins' brace makes it 2-0 Arrows with just 22 minutes left in the first half. And a long ball headed away by Pichet. A long kick. Williams was trying for what would have been a spectacular goal, but just goes left. Noonan finds Finelli under a bit of pressure from Williams. Retreats to Monroe, and he sends a sky-high ball to Collins. Arrows using the short pass to gain an edge, and a long ball to Doherty. Doherty, he's got it, he's onside. Chip pass, Perkin looking for a header. Still alive and now taken away by Gow, whose long pass out to Williams falls right back to J.D. Monroe. Here's Collins once again with some space. Dangerous in these situations. Trying to find Perkin. Perkin's got it, but immediately pressured. Perkin and Hamilton working first on the left side of the box. Now they move right. Assad fighting with St. Fard, a toss-up. And the refs call number 19, Oshin Assad, the guilty party, as a free kick will be coming up.
Yeah,
for Govs.
He was, grabbing him, fighting for the ball, grabbed his arm, pulled him a little bit, then tripped him up. Good call by the ref. You had to call that. Originally called a little play on, and then the second one he had to call.
Collins takes it right away from Nelson. Collins with some space, working through two defenders.
Good job by Gov's defense there, turning Collins away. He had a head of steam going. Arrows regroup here.
Yeah, they're not getting frustrated if they're making any turnovers. They're just fighting hard to get it back. Pichet on the far side works it right back left to Noonan, who's got some space now to work with. Martinez's through ball. He was trying for Perkin, but Niker was right there to cover it up. And Niker punts it away right to the foot of the senior Luc Olivier. Back in his first match from his red card during homecoming. He's already made a big impact today, turning away St. Fard on an earlier chance. And that turnover heads out of bounds. McDonald with a throw in. He's got a cannon. He showed it earlier. Sent it vertically. Refs, they're calling a corner. Yes. Corner kick upcoming for Governors. That'll be their first corner of the game. Our first corner of the match. We saw the Arrows. They converted on one of their many corner attempts Monday against St. Paul's. But now they'll have to defend a Gov's corner. That corner unsuccessful. Collins gets the ball. He's got some space. Perkins sent it. Toss up for it midfield. Martinez, he's got an little skill move there. Falls back to Niker. Niker able to come up and really take it himself, coming to the edge of his box. As St. Fard on the far side succeeds the spin move and he gets it right back. And John St. Fard, since coming back into this match, has really been igniting this Governor's attack. Alexander lateral pass to Collins. Collins gets it right back. Griffin Collins. 2 goals already today. Trying for a third as his long pass to Darty and a low shot covered up by Niker.
Yeah, tough play by Darty there. He was kind of running away from it, taking away his angle, tried to hook it back, but it went right to Niker.
But even still,
Good
another chance.
Yeah, great chance. Really good chance. Great ball by Collins.
Olivier takes it away from St. Fard as that pass heads out of bounds with just a third of our first half remaining. 2-0 Arrows so far, but Governor's definitely not out of this one. Monroe's pass thrown out to Finelli. He's immediately double teamed, but a pass hits him right back. Long ball, looking for Griffin Collins. He's got it! Griffin Collins with a 30-minute hat trick. It's the third day of the week, and it's the third goal of the game for the junior Griffin Collins, as he gives St. Seb's a 3-0 lead in this match.
Yeah, what an unbelievable ball into Collins. Hit him right in stride, broke free behind everybody, and was one-on-one with Niker, and easy goal there. Great job.
You know, we talk about Griffin Collins. Yes, he's got a hat trick, but really this is a whole credit to the Seb's offense. They're making smart, concise passes.
Well, it wasn't 1 or 2 minutes ago we saw Collins with the ball coming in, the great in ball, and it was just the team's really clicking here. We saw this the other day, but they just didn't convert. Now they're converting.
Governors.
Great ball.
Yeah, great ball, but covered up by Monroe. They've obviously got multiple playmakers on their roster. We've seen already today John St. Fard, the junior, Walter Nelson, the senior, many others on their roster. But 30 minutes into this match, the Arrows take a 3-0 lead. Some overall great passing, great attack. The Arrows pushing it at all 3 levels. The defensive end, the midfield, and then in the box, they have been near perfect. As that falls out.
off the ground over there, had a grab right along the sideline.
So free kick for Governors. Still plenty of time to try to get one back here in this first half, going to the locker room. Govs has definitely played with a lot of energy and pace, making life hard on the Arrows, but as Olivier sends a little chip pass to the far side. And it falls into the hands of Niker. And a long ball far side, he was trying for Williams. But off an Arrows defender, so Governors will keep their possession alive. Martinez sends it out wide. Finelli with some room to work. McDonald and Doherty working. Doherty gets the better of him there. Collins with it. He started right. He's working midfield. Sends a great through ball to Martinez. Sebastian Martinez surveying his options. Now he looks for Perkin. He's triple teamed. Retreats and now right back to Seb Martinez. Here's Collins and the double team works as Nagar is able to deny Griffin Collins. Gal with a throw in for Governors. St. Fard and Gow, 2 quick short passes here, now 3. Gow and Martinez fighting. We'll see the refs call. It will go for Governors. Pichet with a high sky ball. Collins in the middle with some room to work. And a chip pass out wide, looking for Matthews. Drew Matthews, one of the new substitutions in this game.
Yeah, I just couldn't control it, unfortunately, and rolled out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Governors.
And a foul there, and it gives Governors a free kick. Governors still fighting extremely hard, trying to get at least one goal before our first half comes to an end. As a high ball sent to the edge of the box. Walter Nelson with a far shot, and Olivier gets all of that, denying the opportunity but taking a hard shot to the face in the process. Doherty fighting with Baglis, 13 versus 13. Doherty with a great pass out to Collins in the midfield. Matthews working far side, it goes out of bounds.
Gonna have a corner here for the Arrows.
Arrows earn another corner kick with some great passing, evading the pressure of Governors Academy.
Yeah, again with another great through ball, gave him an angle. They arrived kind of together, and the Govs defender knocked it off over the end line.
Martinez to take it. I assume he'll be looking for a long ball, possibly Alex Perkin, as he finds him on the back door. Perkin working through. Skill move there, over and under. Shot.
Unbelievable opportunity there.
Still with it now is Doherty. Martinez fakes the long ball. Pichet turned away by Niker. A couple of great chances from multiple arrows, but Governor's defense holds, and another corner coming up.
Yeah, unbelievable save there by Niker. Came over. The ball made it all the way through to the back post. Thought it had an easy goal there for the Arrows, and Niker came out of nowhere to get his body in front of it and knock it away.
Collins to take the corner. A high ball from him here. A little too much pushing and shoving. We saw that called on them a couple of times in their match on Monday against St. Paul's. Niker's outlet pass successful. And Petruzziello's header falls out. So with 7:20 left in this first half, Governors with a throw-in, looking at the goal. Looking at possibly trying to get one back. They've played extremely well in this first half.
Govs knocked it over the end line. We'll have a goal kick from Monroe.
Governors threatening there, a couple of great passes near the box. We saw in some of the earlier stages of the first half. The Arrows, they had some trouble getting the ball out of their attacking zone. As we see some pressure there from some Govs midfielders, but throwing Arrows, and Petruzziello sends it middle. Matthews working, he finds Doglioli middle, and a long chip ball from Doglioli. His pass right back to Pichet.
Nice job breaking through two guys there.
Pichet NASCARing his way, middle, now right. Was trying to go with a crosser, but just denied as too many Govs defenders in the way. Martinez slips, and that pass taken away from the captain, Kyle Roberto. Lynch retains for the Arrows, possession right back in Seb's. Martinez controlling. He's given some time back to Monroe. Lynch retreats, and the Arrows playing some keep away to try to end the half. Obviously satisfied with their performance with 3 spectacular goals and more great form as we've seen in the past week and a half from them.
Couldn't just keep it in on that far sideline. It'll be a Govs throw-in.
Under 5 minutes in the first half. Not accounting for stoppage time, I believe we'll see maybe 3 minutes, especially with the earlier St. Fard injury in the first half of the first half. Was around the 36th minute where he went down on a contest. He's back now, but took some time, especially on that substitution. Martinez double teamed. He's still working through it.
Great ball control over there. Had 2 guys poking at him the whole time. and he still controlled it for most of it. Finally, they knock it out of bounds, and we'll have a substitution here for the Arrows. Oh.
And a foolish turnover there.
Yeah, kind of tough. It was a hard throw in, and Collins was right there, kind of bounced off him real hard.
But that gives Governor some breathing room to attack. A far shot by Williams sails high again, and that wind seems to be affecting some of the shots once again. We saw earlier Governors go for the long ball attempt, just trying to catch Monroe off guard, but wind definitely playing a factor. Is that through ball?
Offside.
Offsides. So with under 3 minutes, Govs with one more chance to get a good run in. They've got the playmakers capable of putting this in. Ball controlled by the Arrows. Martinez with a strong pass. Back to Griffin Collins, our multi-goal scorer in this first half. Doglioli working. The Arrows just methodically passing around in great form. Finelli fighting through Corinth. And Finelli gets the best of him there, but a high sky ball. And Arrows with stoppage time now. And a weak turnover there. But Glaze tries sending it to Williams. Olivier was right on the task. Turnover again.
Great recovery there by the Arrows to not.
Long ball. Griffin Collins chips it just high. Collins was sprung free off great passes from Finelli, and then Martinez right at the midline, but just too high attacking those corners.
Yeah, I mean, the Arrows' speed in their front line is really showing up in this first half. Governors just isn't able to run with them.
We see that wind once again playing a factor on these high shots. When you're with the wind, it definitely gives you some more oomph, but it changes just the way when it comes off the foot. Ball into Gao, denied by a plethora of Arrows. Doglioli's pass middle now to Martinez. Martinez and Nelson working. Collins with a one-touch pass, trying to find Olivier. Hard shot there from Petruzziello, covered up by Niker. With just seconds remaining now in extra time. Maybe one last gasp for Governors. Trying to end the half. They've played really well so far. Pichet takes it nonchalantly, working up the field. Finale through the legs of John McDonald. He finds Nico Doglioli on the doorstep, and a low shot from Collins, covered up by Niker.
Yeah, I think Collins would want that one back. He didn't get a lot of it. It kind of just trickled in on Niker. Good opportunity, though. Great passing by the Arrows again, setting up a good shot.
Arrows control once again. Collins with it off a pass from Doglioli.
Great pass by
Hard Shot just sails wide.
Unbelievable pass
Boyce.
by Collins. It looked like he was going to break through, drew the defender, and then just sent it over. And it's at halftime.
That is halftime in our first half summary. Collins, and more Griffin Collins as the Arrows lead 3-0 over Governor's Academy. We'll be back from St. Sebastians with more Arrows soccer after this short break. Welcome back to St. Sebastians School in Needham, Massachusetts. Today we have a great game between St. Sebastian's Arrows and Governor's Academy. The Arrows currently lead 3-0, but the second half is getting just underway. Griffin Collins, the forward for St. Seb's, number 7, you'll see him out there. 3 goals already today. What a first half.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you can say all you want about Collins and his converting those 3 goals, but the whole team played well. They had a number of opportunities. Passing, a lot of the passing was amazing. You know, probably one of the best halves the Arrows have played all year long.
One of the things I want to note for Governor's Academy, one of their really star players, John St. Fard, number 7, he was missing in action for 15, 20 minutes of that half. He had a knee injury. He is back. He played towards the end of the first half, and he's going to have to make a big performance, which he's very capable of doing.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how long he can go on it and how badly it hurt. I'm sure he got some treatment at half as well. You know, we'll just have to see, keep an eye on him.
For those of you just joining us here on Die 5 Video Productions, watch for the pressure. Both teams, they do a great job swarming to the ball as soon as a pass is made. Governors gets things going with some pace, but out of bounds is Tristan Alexander's throw-in. Petruzziello's pass intercepted.
Yeah, you can hear him. As soon as he kicked that, he knew he shouldn't have kicked it. You hear him, oh no. But they able to overcome it, and at least at this point.
Toss up forward, and Doherty gets the better of him there on the sideline. Arrows get possession, and
another nice ball.
Yeah, Martinez with a long through ball into Doherty, trying to find Collins, goes out, but a corner kick upcoming for Sebs.
Yeah, again, you saw it right there. Great pass, great long ball. Received it, got it into Collins. You know, another opportunity.
You see Collins taking the corner, Martinez coming short. He gives it to Martinez, right back to Collins. Chip pass middle, and Sam Niker holds and retains. He sends out a long ball to Isaiah Williams. Pass across the sideline, and that goes out, looking for Nagra, but just too much hooking right.
Yeah, I mean, Govs really wanted that one. They had a break, they had some numbers. It just, you know, pass rolled out of bounds.
Through ball there, trying to find Collins. But Governors intercepts Gow, able to make the play. Right back to Sebs. Alexander with a long ball. He finds Collins near side. Collins with a burst of speed. Working middle now. Perkin. Outside shot. Buried. And in. And another great St. Seb's goal.
Looked like number 13 there for
Doherty.
The Arrows got it just as it was rolling down. The initial save by Niker, it was just hanging there right on the crease, and Doherty banged it in.
Matty Doherty, the senior, able to capitalize that chance as we saw multiple shots there. Niker able to get on one, and then Williams made the second stop, but comes right out to Doherty, and he buries it. Back to work now for Governors, but as it stands 4-0 Arrows. Nelson working and knocked off of Olivier.
Yeah, good job there by Olivier, getting his foot on it, knocking it over the end line. Corner kick here for Governors.
Niagara's chip ball high. Pichet trying to get ahead on it. Perkin, he gets in. He sends a long ball, trying to find Collins, just too short. Hamilton gets it. No, Griffin Collins able to scoop it right out. Sends it back to Niker. Finds the foot of Martinez. He had a couple of options there, but it misses the target, comes out of bounds. Pressure here from Alexander.
Yeah, good job by Alexander there, causing the turnover by Govs and a corner by the Arrows.
Pressuring the freshman, Arik Nagra, earning themselves a corner. Martinez getting ready to take it. Looks like the Arrows, they're going to go for a long ball once again. They do go trying to find Perkin, just sails too high.
Yeah,
but another corner coming up.
Yeah, headed out by Govs. That was pretty far past the post. I'm sure he was trying to get it towards the side and not backwards, but getting it away from danger nonetheless.
40 minutes to go in this half, 4-0 Arrows. Collins with 3 goals in the first. Doherty to open up our second half of play. Corner incoming, multiple bodies around. Finally, Governor is able to get it out and evade that pressure. Monroe comes out of the box to play it. He's so comfortable with the ball on his feet. Great trait to have for any keeper. He's been a 3-year starter for this squad. Long ball looking for Petruzziello. That gets out. Arrows, after a little bit of confusion, able to keep things going as Jacob Pichet flanks it outright.
Nice pass there.
Yeah, he finds Alexander with a little running room.
Just kind of flicked it over the defender and landed right at his feet.
Perkin and Gao speeding after it. Perkin takes the flag off. Does not get the ball as a Governor's free kick with Niker upcoming. Just too long for the senior captain there.
Yeah, good hustle. He kept going after it. Yeah, Niker against the wind here.
Yeah, knocks it down.
You can see the difference there. He was kicking them, well over the midline from the other end.
Assad's short pass, the wind knocking that ball short. Gao's chip pass. Pichet not even looking, and he heads it back. That outbreaking pass finds Gao with some running room. He makes a nice move. Now a dump pass, Roberto. The senior from Topsfield, Mass. Niker with a short throw in. Olivier and Roberto tied up.
Goal kick for the Arrows. Great job on defense there, staying with him.
Olivier, staying tall, trying to fight against the taller guy, wins the matchup, boxes him out. Just really good positioning. This Arrows back line, they don't give up many chances. You talk about this Arrows back line. That's why we've seen this Govs team today. A lot of their chances have come from far outside shots. That's a credit to their whole defensive scheme. Monroe thinking Waiting now, he's kicking. Some keep away action once again.
You know, with a 4-0 lead, nothing wrong with just as long as you don't make a turnover.
Yeah, but now Governor's starting to press. Trying to find Alexander. That ball just a little too long.
Good job.
Yeah, Petruzziello getting in there fighting with Gao. Olivier with a nice easy interception. He comes up and sends it off Gov's midfielder to throw in. Nifty play there from the senior Olivier as he comes off in coming into the game now, James Shahid, the freshman midfielder from Cohasset. And Shahid, being told by head coach Redpath, just short, quick passes, keep the defense, keep the midfield on their toes. Pass intercepted from Williams.
Good ball.
Through ball, just too far. Monroe covers up. And the first 10 minutes of this half, advantage Arrows with Matty Doherty's backdoor goal and just some great overall passing. St. Seb's tacks another one on to their 3-0 halftime lead. Header battle. Doherty fighting with Hirasawa on far side. Long ball there, covered up by Niker, but with the outstretched arms. His dump pass out to his brother Carl. Niker. And Assad retreats back to Martinez. Swirling ball to Petruzziello. Gal right all over him. And back to Monroe. The Arrows with a 4-0 lead. Firing all cylinders so far, as it's been more of the same from their defense today as we've seen all season, and then attacking wise they've been great, scoring 3 in the first half, 1 already here. Multiple chances, still getting those corners, getting those deep throw-ins they want, but then they're converting them. That's been the real difference today from previous matches this season.
Collins with the throw in, keeps it short.
Truzziello, chip ball, inside, Perkin hammers it home. A toss-up there, Perkin trying to fight through 4 Governor's defenders, but he succeeds and tacks on another one. 5-0 St. Seb's.
Yeah, you can't let Perkins get the ball there. I mean, what's he, 10 yards out in front, not even. You know, gets it right in the box, turns around and just fires it home.
We've talked about all day how these Arrows, they're really calm under pressure when there's guys being put in their face. Alex Perkins, a perfect example of that. Middlebury soccer commit, able to dribble through even 4 defenders and bury it home for another goal.
Yeah, he just did a great job using his body to shield off the defenders. Once he had control of it, he just moved to his right, turned and fired.
Free kick for Govs. Niker against the wind. Collins intercepts it, and another break coming for the Arrows. Niker and Collins still fighting for it. Collins boxing him out. Collins fighting through 2 defenders. And that foul called.
Yeah, Collins is just too strong on the ball, using his body, getting leverage. Eka couldn't do anything except pull him down once Collins got the ball away.
Yeah, Collins known as a speedier guy. We've seen today outpacing the backers, but don't let that fool you. He's definitely still strong and confident on the ball as we see him draw the foul right there. Arrows working through the midfield, just all crisp, clean passes today. Finds Alexander. Petruzziello back to Alexander. Alexander fighting through Hamilton. He gets shoved down, and the ref definitely going to see that.
Yeah, I think he let it go, and we're gonna see a corner kick here as Collins goes in to take it.
Think that works in favor of St. Seb's. Just thinking about their success rate on corners this season. We saw them execute at their homecoming game.
Oh.
As that comes in, Jacob Pichet, the corner specialist, tacks another one on this year.
Yeah, he did a nice job with his body position. Took it off his chest. I mean, it wasn't even a head. It looked like it went off his chest and went in. Great job getting the body and angling the body.
That's give him four now ISL goals on the year. 3 goals overall off of corner kicks. Jacob Pichet, the senior captain, showing off the hops. He's another basketball captain, so definitely able to jump up and get it as he makes it 6-0 St. Seb's.
Arrow's starting to go to their bench a little bit. Perkins checking out.
Keeping guys fresh, rotating.
And getting some of the second guys some run. You never know in an ISL game when you're going to get your reserves a lot of time. So when you have the opportunity to do it, go ahead.
It's really interesting, just even as a senior, a defender, to have 4 goals in league play this early on as Collins is shot bending and almost converted.
Unbelievable run there as he took it down the left side, dribbled around 3 different guys, got the good shot, and it just went high on him.
I mean, this is just they're playing with such good form right now. Even we saw their win on Monday, battled hard on Saturday. Even, they're substituting. They have a bit of a lead in this match. They're not giving up. They're still pushing. They're still playing like it's 0-0, and that's that championship instinct, that playoff instinct that you've seen from this squad for multiple years now.
Well, you got to give that credit to Coach Redpath as coaching them up, keeping them motivated. Last couple weeks they've lost a couple of close games, and now they're still working hard, and now they're Monday's win was close, not as close as it sounded, 2-1, but the Arrows really did control that, and now just taking the hammer to Governors.
On Friday, they host Milton Academy. On Saturday,
yeah.
Milton Academy.
We will have a live stream on that, but Jack and I won't be available for play-by-play, but you still will be able to find it on DiFi's YouTube page.
Reagan Straub with it now as he sends it back to Pichet, the goal scorer. Arrows just working it through. Under a half hour to go in this second half of play, and a ball sent out wide. I believe a corner kick, yeah.
I was going to say, it looked like Governors knocked that out. Still haven't seen the confirmation yet, but just the way they're lining up, it looks like, yep, it will be a corner.
So a corner upcoming for the Arrows. Martinez sends that high and wide. Doglioli comes back on it. Straub now fighting through a couple defenders, but Nike are able to cover it up. Niker's high kick.
Yeah, I drove that one through the wind, no problem.
But right back on it is Pichet and the Arrows. Right back to work. Petruzziello's bicycle-esque kick there. Roberto's outlet pass to Hirasaw. And that travels out for a goal kick. Six 0 Arrows. Monroe with it now. He's got Van Beert all alone. Near side, probably looking for him. Short pass to Pichet. Pressured, but gets it out. Trying for Van Beert. Just sails too long. Nelson able to chip it forward for Governors. Great header from the junior Martinez. Straub with a burst of speed, fighting through Nelson. Reagan Straub working left to right here. Straub gets it right back. And that pass caught on by Martinez. Sebastian Martinez, with just under 25 minutes to play, has made a couple of great plays to give the Arrows some more chances. Edwarzen and Straub chips it in just out of play. Niker's goal kick upcoming. Great game from the Arrows so far. Able to create a lot of offensive chances, converting 6 of them with an ever stout defensive play. Edwarzen on the far side. That chip pass to Straub, just a tad over the high post of the goal. So another goal kick for Niker upcoming, and substitutions for both teams. Petruzziello comes out for the Arrows, and Nelson comes out for Governors. And both sides fighting, but a free kick given to Governors. Nelson's chip. Played into Niker. Some fighting forward here on both sides. No real possession yet. Oh, Nelson trying for something, but Doglioli denies him. Gets it out to DVB, Dylan Van Beer. Long pass, just a tad long. Freddie Niker on the throw-in. He sends it, but right back to Dylan Boyce, who gives it to JD Monroe, who sends it in. A nice little run here from Govs. Pichet now working through it, trying to find Doglioli. That pass is intercepted. Walter Nelson, he gives it, trying to find Hirasawa, but a chip.
Yeah, I didn't get a whole lot on it. Monroe easy save there. Turnover there caused that, Seb's causing that opportunity for Govs.
Those flames extinguished by the outstretched arms of J.D. Monroe, neutralizing Hirasawa's opportunity. Pass out far side. Seb's trying to get out of their own zone. We've had a couple minutes long pass looking for Van Beert. Just too long as Niker is able to cover him up for the last couple of runs currently. Doglioli intercepts the Govs throw-in. Lynch's touch pass trying to find Shahid, he does. And Shahid with a couple skill moves frees himself. Pichet, Shahid, and Doglioli forming a passing triangle. That moves up. Upwards chip pass trying to find Van Beert. Hamilton and Van Beert fighting after it. Ferocious battle, ends out of bounds. Doglioli's short pass. He's going to want that one back as Governors intercepts, and they've got some room to work. Doglioli working left side, just too long, trying to find Van Beert. Both teams playing with a really quick pace. Under 20 minutes to play in the half. 6-0 Arrows lead still. As a header there falls right back to Nelson, the Govs midfielder and senior captain for them. Straub able to find Matthews. There's Drew Matthews once again. Matthews circling. Edwards in his short pass to Straub. Toss up for it, far side. Govs able to gain possession and outside firing pass.
Yeah, good job by the D there, knocking it out of bounds.
Yeah, that's the sophomore Carl Edwards and able to turn that chance away. Pass trying to find Doglioli. Officials didn't like something there on that one. Penalty against Governors awarded as St. Seb's as Martinez and Monroe just passing back and forth, trying to run this clock down. Trying to find Shahid, but Pichet able to corral it and control it for Sebs. Monroe still now passing it back and forth just outside his box. Long chip pass. Offsides the call. And a nice run from Straub and Co. Neutralized by the flag of the official. Lynch's pass out to Van Beert. Pichet able to work through the Govs midfield. That pass is intercepted. Ray with an outlet pass trying to find Hirasawa. He's blanketed by Boyce. And Boyce and Hirasawa fighting for it, and a Hirasawa pass just gets right back to Monroe. Monroe sends it. Arrows on a little break here. Reagan Straub leading the rush. Long pass far side. Van Beert in the middle. He's controlled it. Finds Lynch with a hard shot, but blocked away from Zhao. Edwardsson with a burst of speed trying to find Van Beert, but he's blanketed from two Governors defenders. Gov's able to gain possession. He's fighting with Martinez. Looking for Vallejo. Ferrante, number 6, to take the throw in for Govs. Seb's right back with possession. As Nelson trying to find the open man, but Pichet blocks that. He's got some breathing room looking for Van Beert, but just wrong foot, and net falls.
Yeah, Van Beek started cutting to the inside just as that pass was being made, so it rolls out of bounds.
Under 15 minutes to play. Arrows still lead. Great game from both sides. A lot of great scoring opportunities. Real back and forth match. Woodruff chips it up for Govs. Falls right back into the Arrows. John Lynch gets things going. He gets it right back in a long pass trying for Van Beert. Boyce now with a bit of skill. Martinez's crosser finds Pichet. Jacob Pichet. Boyce. He finds Shahid. He finds Van Beert. And Edwardsson makes a move. He beats Hamilton. 12 minutes left. The Arrows on another run there. Second wave of guys able to still keep the pressure on and continue that great passing and system set up by the starting 11 today.
See a corner here by the Arrows. See how aggressive they get with it, up 6-0. And even just go short with it.
Arrows corner, he's got Doglioli short. We see what he does here. Knocked away by Woodruff of Governors. Boyce fighting through Woodruff. Boyce gets it right back. Toss up for it, Straub's on it. No, it's taken away. And a fight for possession finally corralled by Shahid. Arrows keep the pressure on. Edwarzen trying to find Boyce just a little too long. Boyce able to keep possession. Fights through Gertis. Just under 11 minutes to go. Governors with a great chance to get a goal. On a run here, they've obviously had a lot of great opportunities so far, just haven't been able to bury them. Great defensive work from the Arrows as well as goalkeeping from Monroe, able to thwart those chances as Pichet flies in there. And falls out for a goal kick. Niker opts for the short option here on this goal kick. He finds Hirasawa, long pass, Boyce heads it, knocks it away. Rohaki's long pass, just too long. With some substitutions here now. Monroe comes out for the Arrows. Into the game, the freshman Nolan Boyle in at keeper. Nolan Boyle a week ago today with his first varsity save. Now his first varsity pass. As he sends it to Lynch and Doglioli, the passing combo. Pichet sends it back to Boyle. Here's Michael Rohatke. But he's denied by the captain, Nelson. But credit to Rohatke, the sophomore, going up against one of Governor's senior captains and really premier players in this match.
Great ball into the corner.
Gives it back. Trying to find Rohatke, heads it. Shahid sends it to Rohatke. And that ball comes out. Waiting for the ref's decision, and looks like, yes, it is going to be a goal kick. Niker sends a ball into the midfield. It was contested. Straub with some running room. Straub, low shot. Niker able to get a hand on it. But nevertheless, a great chance by Reagan Straub, and earns the Arrows another corner.
Yeah, good opportunity. Got it right on the post, just inside the post. Niker came over and made the save, but if he had a little bit more on it, it would have been through.
Straub on for the corner kick. Just had a nice scoring opportunity. We'll see what he does here. Off for the long ball, Niker. An aggressive catch there, going up for it. As he boots it away, but Boyce of the Arrows able to retain.
Yeah, Necker with his size and strength on that corner just went up and grabbed it away from everybody.
You know, you look at the score, but really, Sam Nikers had a really nice game today. Able to make a couple of really competitive saves, keep Governors in this match at all times. Throw in pass, looking for Landon Ray, but just goes out. Tight defense there from Pichet.
Yeah, he did a nice job shielding the Govs attacker off so the ball would roll out. Goal kick for the Arrows, which they keep short, which they've done a lot today, which they've done a lot all season. They're, very rarely do they take those goal kicks and kick them downfield for 50-50. They pass it up.
Yeah, I was just going to say, when you opt for that long ball, half the time your midfield gets outmatched, whether it's a header or just where the ball placement ends up. And you're giving them the possession right back. The short option, even though it takes a little bit more work to go up the field, it often ends up with better results. Turnover here. Pichet sends it the distance. And a throw in for Govs with under 5 minutes. One last push to try to get a goal here. Free kick from Freddie Niker, brother of goaltender Sam Niker. Long ball, Pichet heads it away. Gives the Arrows a little rush. Edwarzen, the senior captain Pichet, just speaks to his endurance. He's been in the game for 85 minutes currently. Even still on his jumps, late in the game, like he shot out of a cannon. Governors working through Hirasawa. Usually more of a center back. Today he's in that defensive midfield role. He's taken it very well. Pichet now on it. Sends it back to Boyle. Nolan Boyle with a lot of tasks here, making some passes, but he's done it well. The freshman coming into this game. Falls out. Pichet flying up the left side. Fighting with Hirasawa and foul there, called by the officials, gives Governors the ball. Toss up for it. Shahid fighting with Niker for possession. And Niker is down off a tough challenge there from Boyce. Into the extra time now. Arrows with a great lead. Arrows with a great match overall, controlling the midfield, gaining chances and converting on those chances. They'll face a really tough ISL squad in Milton Academy at home Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, I think that's slated for a 3:45 start here on 1191.
Then for Governors, as Niker pops back up, Governors, they will face BB&N away. So with the result of this game imminent, the Arrows get their first win in ISL play, going to 1-1-2 in the league. And for Governors, 2-3 in league play. Great game from a plethora of Arrows, but none can overshadow the incredible first half play from Griffin Collins with 3 goals. The junior winger was all over the pitch today, creating chances for others, converting his own chances. Straub centers it middle. Doglioli on the Boyce. Arrows making some quick short passes to end this half and end this game. A 6-0 victory for the Arrows on their win streak here, beating St. Paul's Monday. Now they take down Governor's Academy, and they head in with a lot of confidence and great form against Milton on Saturday. Goal scorers: Collins with 3, Perkins, Doherty, and a great showing from Henry's Corner, the Arrow student section as well. 6-0 Arrows from 1191.